And let me get to my comments. Can you guys let me know if you guys can see me or not. Sorry, I was grabbing a coffee. Let me do something really quick. Sorry. Can you guys see me okay? I look like a lion. Oh, that's sun. Let me mute this. Let me know. Let me let my team know that I'm actually live right now. If my hair looks shiny or glossy and flossy, it's just because I have like a leave-in treatment in there. When you swim a lot, it damages your hair. All right, guys, hold on. Let me let people know I'm live right now. All right. How are you guys doing today? Talk to me, people. All right, and let me send one more. All right. Hey, Capri. Hi, Shelly, John, Amanda. Oh, you see me? We see you. Hi, Angela, Melanie. Break the silence. Oh, I always look. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Who else? Insanely Confused. How are you doing? Insanely Confused. Is there any new update from TBI that you know of? I went on. Hey, Dave G. I did go on into blah, blah, blah. It's already starting, guys. It's already starting. I did go on to look to see if there was any update, and unfortunately they haven't gave us nothing. So wondering if you see anything. Hey, Megs, what's up, beautiful? Sanja, always good to see you. I am good, thank you very much. It's supposed to get 117 degrees. Oh, girl. If you guys hear something in the background, it's my AC. It is floating. Let me do one more. Give me a second, guys. All right. All right. Do I have any mods here? I seen Dave, and this is what I get for being unprofessional. Okay. All right, guys. Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Hey, Mary T, Krista D, Christy D. Hi, Donna. Chatty Carrie. She says, hi, new to your chat. Oh my gosh. Well, everyone give Chatty Carrie a big, big welcome. She's new to the chat. Welcome. Thank you for being here with me today. Today we're going to be talking, obviously, by the thumbnail, you guys know we're talking the Summer Wells case. So the game plan for today, just so you know, while everyone is still coming into chat, we're going to be going over the interview from yesterday. So that was pretty big because it's going to be Candus. She wants to be known as Candus Bly. Okay, we've been calling her Candus Wells, but she wants to be known as Candus Bly, so that's what I'm going to try and say. But it was her first real news interview that she's done since her daughter has went missing. So I don't know about you guys, but it was really, I was like, ugh. So I've got most of it. There's still some of that interview that I realize I don't have all of it. So I'm still trying to get my hands on all of it. So we're going to go over that. Then I'm sure most of you watched Unmasked yesterday, which they did an amazing job. Those women are incredible. Hi, Beth. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Teresa. And they released some information from a source that was also communicating with Candus. So we'll go over some of that stuff. And then the photo that they shared, which they were told was going to be a photo of Summer the day of she was reported missing. So it's said that that would be the photo, that it was going to be after they went to the lake and after they dropped off the 15-year-old. Now the story has, I say, changed. So we're now being told that the grandma was there at the lake now. So we're going to go over that. And also in that photo, I put it on my community page. I have two sources that talk to Candus, and one of them today sent over Candus saying that in the photo that was shared yesterday of Summer sitting in the car, that's gotten everybody going nuts over, that everybody's wondering, what is that red thing in the background? What is that? What is that? A red truck following you? Look, there's a red car following you. And I put it on my community page already. She said, no, it was not a red truck. It was a red tote in the back of the truck. So they had a red tote in the back of the truck. And we'll look at all of that in a little bit, but I'm going to let everybody just chime on in, get a little comfortable in here. You guys have anything you guys are drinking? What is it? I have coffee here right now. It was a video. Donna, yeah, it's a video, and then they also have a photo of it. So I'm not sure if the photo was like a screenshot of the actual video, which would make sense. But it's a really good quality of the video. Yeah, so she's saying it was a tote that was in the back of the truck, a red tote. And I know, Valerie, you've been asking about that red tote from the beginning. Hi, BG. Who else? If walls could talk, oh, what an awesome name, especially in this case, right? So did you guys all watch? I have myself some cold brew. Yeah, I don't know why I have a hot coffee. It's really hot already. So hi, Delani. What's up, good looking? 7-Up. Ooh, with some ice. That sounds good. So did you guys all watch the interview from yesterday with Candus and Donnie? And right now I feel like with the information that's being put out yesterday, I feel like it's becoming he say, she say kind of a situation of what happened at the lake. I'm going to show you guys the minors. We're just going to call him the 15-year-old. His father, you know, what he's been posting, that his son and the mother confirmed that the son came home intoxicated and she gave it to him. Then you have Candus saying yesterday from, you know, what we seen on Unmasked, saying, nope, that's not true. So it's kind of like she said, he said, who are you going to believe? I don't know. Also, you guys have been sending me, I did watch that, I don't want to make sure I get the name right. His name was JD from, it was on Facebook Live, and I sent it to a couple of my mods that night. Hi, Bossy Pants, Molson Man. And this person was hired to go get the 15-year-old and take him back to his father. I did watch that live, you guys. I was going to upload it. I had to do some editing to it because the guy, JD, he does give his own address out. And then he does give the father's address out, and then he gives the minor's full name. And I was just like, so I edit everything out, but then now I'm like, do I really want to play all that? I don't think I'm going to play it on the channel. Hey, Leather and Lace, it's been a minute. Hey, Capri, are you wearing pants or shorts today? So I did see that, you guys. Hi, Amanda. All my Amandas that are coming in here today. Hola, hola, hola. So let's get started. I'm going to start by reading to you guys. Let's start off by the newest update that I can find. And again, I've told you guys before, my updates are usually coming from the TBI's Facebook, from their Twitter, or from a couple of news channels. And there's only about 2 news channels that I really follow that I think give us really good updates and accurate updates. So there's only 2 of them. One of them I've shared on my community page quite often, and it's going to be from Nick Burris from NC5. He updated that about, I think it was 2.5, 3 hours ago, I think it's been. So I'm going to read that to you guys. Monica says she's listened to it. Yeah. Meg Z says, it sounds like a boy. You must be talking about the voice you hear. And I'm going to go ahead and play that too. My StreamYard today is acting up. The last live, my StreamYard was really good. Today it's acting up with a lot of crackling when I share. So we'll I'm going to try to do it. I don't think Unmasked will mind if I play that little video of her in the back. I hope you guys don't mind. I'll shoot Vanessa a message right now. Hey, sweet pea. Make sure she has all her information. All her is dotted and T's crossed out. It's like a thing. Yeah, D for sure. Hey, Kiki. Hi, Jen. Mother Locklear. Amanda. Crackalacken, yeah, there's Crackalacken. So let me go ahead and read this to you guys. So again, this is on my community page. I already shared this with you guys in the morning, but this is the only update we've gotten. And I was hoping that the TBI would have did a briefing yesterday because it was Monday, but they didn't. And so far, I'm not seeing anything coming because usually they'll post in advance saying we're going to have a briefing at X, Y, and Z time, but nothing so far. So I'm going to read you what this news person said. So again, Nick Burns, NC5, so Channel 5 update for today. And he says, I am waiting to hear from several sources coming to the case and close to the case and hope to have more information later today. I do wish I had good news to report, but it's now been 2 weeks, 500 plus tips, a $50,000 plus reward, hundreds of searchers, and still nothing. Again, 2 weeks since the 5-year-old went missing from her home in Hawkins County, and then again in Tennessee. And there is this sobering thought. Time is of the essence, which is so true. Every minute counts, as 94% of the recovered children are found within 72 hours, including 47% found within 3 hours. The chances diminish with each passing day. And I feel like we're already going on 2 weeks. If you guys have been following it from the beginning, how I feel like in the beginning we had such hope. All of us did. I feel like even the TBI, when they did their briefing, everybody had such hope. And now as each day goes by, you just see like more despair in their eyes, I feel like, because now it's just already going on 2 weeks that she has not been found without a trace, you guys. Like, just gone, vanished. The search effort around a 6-mile radius of the home has been scaled back. No one is giving up on finding Summer, but the simple fact is, unless a hunter or hiker happens to stumble upon her in the woods, it's unlikely she'll be found with a significant lead. I know many of you viewed the interview overnight with Summer's mother and father. They both believe she was abducted, but right now there is no evidence of that. And again, from all of the briefings that law enforcement has given us, they say the same thing in all of them. 1, the parents are cooperating, which is a good sign. And 2, that there is no evidence leading that she was. And again, you guys, we need to remember that law enforcement is seeing things that we aren't seeing, okay? So when they say that there's nothing leading to her being abducted, then that tells me a lot, because like I said, they're looking at things that we aren't. So I think it's very telling. So then it goes on. Let's see. Okay, so they both believe she was abducted, but right now there is no evidence of that. No one, not her 3 brothers or anyone else, has reported seeing a stranger lurking around the home or speeding away. So again, that's another interesting thing, that, Candus or her mom or the boys, no one is saying that they've seen anyone around there either the day before or that day. I know there is that red vehicle that everyone is talking about, but as for Candus or her family being the ones that have seen it, no. What I've seen, it was a neighbor. So yes, I know the TBI is hoping to locate a possible witness in the Tacoma pickup, but that's it. So then he writes, so what gives? The TBI and FBI have interviewed dozens of people, from the many sex offenders, more than 40, wow, I didn't know that, who live in this small area, to friends and family members. I know many of you are pointing the finger right now at one or both of the parents, but that is not fair, he says. Authorities have not named any suspects, which is true. They haven't, and law enforcement has said that, they are cooperating. They've been cooperating from day one. In the last briefing they did say that whenever they ask them to come down, they do. When they go over there, they allow them in. So they're not lawyering up, which is a good thing, and they're still being cooperating with law enforcement, which is a good sign. And then he goes on, trust me, once the TBI feels they have found evidence to make a case, someone will be arrested. It does appear more and more that Summer is the victim of foul play. I 100% agree with that, and did not just wander off. I agree with that too. And then it just goes on, thoughts and prayers for this child. It breaks my heart. If you can help, call 1-800-TBI-FIND and make sure you guys are sharing that stuff. So again, make sure you guys are sharing these live, sharing the videos out there, get her picture out there. You know, if you know people out in Tennessee, you just never know. And the reason I do these lives, you guys, honestly, when I put, in fact, I should have a photo of her up, but it's because you just never know. There could be someone watching it. I'm not saying I'm a huge channel. I'm a really small channel, but there could be one person watching it that might have some information, that might have heard something, and that little piece that you may think is not important could be the missing piece, the missing link to it. So again, we need to make sure that everyone is talking this case, putting her photo out there, because like many people are saying, her just, you know, it's like she just vanished and there's no signs of it, no signs of her being picked up by someone. So it's extremely weird, extremely weird. I'm going to go ahead and read the news article from yesterday's interview, and then I'm going to play the interview. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to mute so you guys don't hear some unnecessary noise. Ew, where's mine? Sammy, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate your comment. Hi, Monica. And you guys, I would just refrain from saying his name right now in the chat, the minor. Yeah, so let's call him the 15-year-old. That's what I've been calling him. And I know his dad and everybody's put his name out there. The guy, JD, put his full name out there when he went live, the one that was hired by the dad to go get him. And we're going to go over that stuff too. But, but let's just refrain from saying his name. Let's just call him the 15-year-old because he is a minor. Kiki, are you talking about the video that is no longer on her channel? Plunder got notified by YouTube and made a video on it. I'm wondering if that's what you're talking about, because Plunder did make a video today. I shared it in our group, and it looks like she put a video out there on Candus' own Facebook videos and TikTok stuff, and she put them on there, and she blurred out a lot of stuff. Plunder's really good at not putting stuff out there that doesn't need to be out there. That's, you know, for privacy reasons. And YouTube took the video down, and they were saying it violated, you know, some stuff on there. So Plunder said that she thought it was interesting that what she was showing, that, and it's just based off what her own kids were doing and stuff that Candus has shared, that YouTube thinks it's not appropriate to be sharing on YouTube. So I thought that was interesting. So make sure you guys check that video out. I did share that in the group. So let me go ahead and pull this article up really quick, and then let me mute. All right, guys, so I'm going to read what it says. You might hear a little bit of crackling in the background. I do apologize. Yeah, hey, Derek, what's up? Good to see you here. Yeah, especially when your channel's not, most of true crime channels aren't for children, so you have to follow a certain guideline with it. Sometimes you guys will see a video I put up, and then it won't allow comments, and then I have to keep going back to my studio and letting comments be allowed, and then YouTube will take them out, and then I'll put them back, and then eventually YouTube will stop fighting me on it, and it leaves the comments. But it's usually because I'm not violating anything, but YouTube has to do like a scan of your video, and yeah, all this stuff. So, okay. Yeah, Plunder's always careful. Always careful. Okay, so nearly 2 weeks have passed since Summer was last seen on June 15th. You know, let me share this so you guys can see, and hopefully you guys don't hear cracking. Let's see. Let me take that off the screen. Okay. So let me just move this around. How's the sound, you guys? Is there like crack-a-lacking in the background? I do apologize. The last live I did, it was so good. There was none. Kiki, I'll email you after this. They may be cooperating, but they're withholding information. I agree, Kayla. I agree. I mean, and we'll go over this more after I show you guys everything, but I don't know. I'm not saying that they're responsible for what happened to Candus. Like I'm not sure, guys, but I do feel they're holding something back. They're lying about something, and there are things that they are lying about where, you know, like I told you guys before, I have a source who talks. I have two of them. One of them started talking to Candus from the 19th, I believe, and then I have one that just started. So what Candus told my first source to what she is saying now, from the simplest things of why her child's hair has been shaved, is two different stories they're giving out. What they told the news media is not what was shared. It wasn't what I read that Candus said. It was not that. So I just wonder, these little things that you're lying about, why? And maybe because they don't want people to know, hey, our children had lice, and maybe they don't want the world to know that. But then I think it's really interesting to look at them when they're lying, to look at their eyes when they're lying, to look at what words they're saying, how, if they speak fluently, are they stumbling, are they giving any little hidden truths in their lie. So we're going to look at all of that today. So Mary T, what's the question mark for, love? Did I miss something? It's storming over there. Is it humid or is it cold over there? Insanely confused. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read this now really quick. Okay, so me and my mother, let me make this bigger for you guys. Yes, baby, like that. So it goes on, it says, me and my mother and her were planting flowers, and we went in after we got done washing our hands, and Summer got a piece of candy from Grandma, Bly said. And Summer wanted to go back over and see her brothers, and I said, okay. And I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walking into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. I told the boys, I said, watch Summer. I'll be back. And within 2 minutes, I came back and I asked the boys where their sister was. And they said she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple of times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. Again, we know that Candus and Donnie believe that she was abducted. It says, I feel in my heart that somebody has come up here and took her, has lured her away from here. Then it goes on to say, both Bly and Summer's father, Don Wells, described Summer as a tomboy. They explained the reason behind the 5-year-old's shaved head. And then Summer was a tomboy, Candus said. I shaved my head. She wanted to shave her head like me, and the boys did. Wells added on that Summer tried to shave her head herself. Summer tried to shave her head. Wells said, I think you can see it in some of the pictures, and it was getting out of control. And we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long. And Bly shaved her head too, so Summer wouldn't feel bad, but it didn't bother her. So that statement's kind of like confusing because it says that So because her hair was getting out of control because she tried to shave it herself, that then they decided to shave her head. And it says shave her head off, but she meant her hair off. And then let it grow back longer. And then Candus shaved her head too, so Summer wouldn't feel bad. So again, it's just kind of confusing, the whole situation she gives out. But I was told something completely different than this. And again, my source was talking to Candus before. So the story that she's giving now is completely 100% opposite than what I seen her write through Messenger. Okay, so, and here's the thing I do want to say. Candus is talking to quite a few people behind the scenes on social media, and I think she needs to be really careful because she is telling one person one thing, and then she's telling another person another thing, and then somebody else something else. So she needs to be careful on what she's actually putting out there, because it's not looking good with all the different stories she's giving. And then it goes on to say, there's always going to be haters, and they're always going to be that way in this world. Well, just want to focus on the good friends and Christian people that are trying to help us and praying for us and praying for Summer. And we thank them from the bottom of our hearts. And that's the kind of people we try to relate with and socialize with. So we don't know anything about, no red truck, or we hardly know many of our neighbors. Because we just try to be around good people. We do have good people in this area. We found out since this has all happened, I got some real good neighbors and good folks everywhere. Now, again, it just goes on that over the weekend that the TBI reached out to the public in search of a potential witness. Again, that was the red truck that we've seen the picture going around. And then that Candus says she doesn't know anyone who drives a red Toyota. It's really strange that I've never seen this truck, she said, and I've never heard of it until just recently, but I wish they would come forward and explain themselves. If you're not a suspect, at least come forward and say what you've seen. And then again, it just goes over Summer's information. She's 5, a female. Her race is white. She has blonde hair and blue eyes, a really, really adorable little girl. And it's just heartbreaking that it's going on 2 weeks and she's just vanished. Like, there's no signs of her at all. So it's just, I don't know, it's just so odd how that's happened. It's happened, right? Look at the 2 missing boys. I keep going back to them. They still haven't been found in California City. And it's like, what is going on? What's happening to them? So I'm going to go ahead and set up and play for you guys now the actual interview. And then we'll just discuss that, and then I'll go over and show you what was sent to me that Candus said about the photo, and it was a red tote in the back of the truck. And Sailing Confused says, we are hillbillies. Hi, lady in the tram. Hi, Sky. Okay, so let me stop sharing this really quick. Let me close that out. All right. Did I hear someone else in family is missing years ago? Mary T. Yes. So Candus' sister, Rose, she went missing in 2009, and she's never been found. Law enforcement did make a statement, though, and said that had nothing to do with what's going on with Summer. So how hard is it to find a 20-year-old red truck? Couldn't they look up a vehicle? Yeah. Well, that truck has been put out since the beginning, you guys. That's not something new. I need to see. I think I sent it to myself on my phone, but law enforcement was putting that out there already from the beginning, because news people were already putting that out there in the very beginning about this red truck that was seen. Now, I was told that it was a neighbor who seen this vehicle around either the 14th or 15th. They couldn't remember the day. Now, why is that barely being put out now? I'm not too sure why. You would think law enforcement would have put that information out from the very beginning. So I'm not sure why it's just being put out now, like if that's some new information. And I'm sure if you've been in the Facebook groups since the beginning, you know, you've seen the red truck talk from like at the beginning. Did they take the dogs to the swimming home? I don't know, you guys. I mean, we're told that they've checked everything. That's what we're being told. But I don't know for a fact if they went out there. I would assume yes, because if we're being told that that's the last place that Summer, you know, she was there that day, then if this 15-year-old has told his parents and his parents are coming out and saying, which I'm going to show you guys, you know, the father is being very vocal about it, that, you know, Candus gave him alcohol, they were there at the lake, and then the whole story of her being in the water for a minute. You know, and then when we listen to this guy JD's live from Facebook, he's the one who the father contacted him to go transport his son from Tennessee to New York. You know, he's also saying that law enforcement has the 15-year-old's phone. So I'm wondering if Candus and Donnie's phone have been taken. That's something I've been wondering, if they took their phones yet. But it seems like from what this JD guy is, the one who was hired to, you know, pick up the 15-year-old, he's saying that his phone was taken. So that's interesting to me. So I would figure they would have went to the water hole, but I don't know, you guys. I mean, did you guys see the video? And I could play it for you. The one of the man who lives around there, he went to where they were at. He's saying this is the area, that he knows the area really well. And strangely enough, the twisted teas were somewhere on the grass, somewhere in the trash. Were those from, you know, when Candus and the 15-year-old were there, or were they from some other day from other people being there? I'm not sure if twisted tea is the drink everybody drinks out there. I'm not sure, but I know I've tried those and I'm not a big fan of them, but my boyfriend likes those. But they could be from another day too. But it was strange that when he did go, there were twisted teas on the ground and in the trash. So I don't know. I honestly do not know. I wish I could give you guys more answers. I was hoping TBI went live did a statement today, but they didn't. Let me go ahead and play the interview for you guys. I'm going to mute really quick. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. They are going to let her do drugs. I think they gave her. Well, I think it's interesting that something that sticks out is the whole candy thing. You know, that Summer wanted candy and grandma gave her candy. It could be just as innocent as that. She gave her candy. But I don't know, just the way it keeps being put out there. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Paula. How are you? Only in from work. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Is it hot where you're at, Paula? I don't care for twisted teas. Yeah, neither do I. I don't really like the tea flavor because it gets like yucky. I don't know, in your mouth. I don't know. Express, I'm glad that I found your channel. Aw, Express, thank you. Well, I'm glad you are enjoying it. I'm going to mute myself really quick. I see a comment. Give me a second. Okay, Tracy, the sister got custody of 2 of the boys when they were very young due to Candus Act. Okay, yes. You guys, I do have maybe I can show it today. Just remind me. I do have where I told you guys before, Candus did tell her daughter, who's also named Candus, not recently, she had sent this to her daughter. I think it was over a year ago, or I don't know how long ago, to be honest, but she did give her explanation to her daughter why she was not in her life. And it was, you know, she was young and making bad choices and stuff like that. So that is true. Let me take that off. All right. Let me Okay, it's just loading, so let it load. Yes, hit that like button, you guys. I appreciate it. Hi, Vicky. Oh, you're glad you found. I'm glad you are enjoying it too. Jen, you're the sweetest. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let me open it up. So I'm gonna see. All right. So again, this is gonna be the interview they did yesterday. Let me see. And let me get in here. Okay. So let's make this bigger. And if there's going to be a lot of crackling with it, I will just play it on here, mute it, and then have the volume on my phone because I just hate when it does that. Okay, so I'm just going to let it load for a few minutes before. Karen, you're not late. It's okay, love. Well, you're kind of late. Hi, Heather. New listener here. Second show. Oh, Heather. Well, welcome. Glad you came back. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me hit play. Oh, you guys might hear a motorcycle in the background. All right, I'm just letting it load a little slow. Oops. You guys don't need to hear that. Okay. And I just want to say, because I was seeing some comments, people were like commenting what she looks like. You know, at the end of the day, you guys, none of that matters. How they dress, what they look like, if she's wearing a bra, she's not wearing a bra. You know, that's not really important, I feel like. Okay, let me hit play.
She was the angel of blessing, the love of our life. She's what made our world go around.
It's been 13 days since Candus Wells and Donnie Wells last saw their 5-year-old daughter Summer.
I'm just scared that somebody is hurting her. And there's nothing I can do about it. And it's mother's.
An almost 2-week-long search through the enough to scales back. Summer's parents say they believe someone took their daughter.
Personally, I think someone up there and ran down the hill and threw her in a car and drove as far as they could from this area.
You know, she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart somebody has came up here and took her and has lured her away from here.
Around 6:30 in the evening, her father called to report her missing, but he wasn't home yet from work.
Me and my mother and her were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers. And I said, okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV. And I told the boys, I said, watch Summer, I'll be back. And within 2 minutes I came back. And I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said, she went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom. I said, okay. And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was on usually she always answers. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone.
Summer has 3 older brothers.
They get out of line, she put them in line.
Her parents say she loves princesses, especially the movie Frozen, and to be outside.
She loves to dance. She always wanted me. She said, Daddy, hold my hand so I can twirl. And she would just like to twirl and twirl and twirl till my arm got tired.
She loves to play in the mud and the water and swing on her swing and into the earth.
Now a Authorities are looking for the driver of a red Toyota Tacoma that was in the area around the time Summer went missing, and stressing that this person is a potential witness.
I've never seen this truck, and I've never heard of it until just recently. But I wish they would come forward and explain themselves. If you're not a suspect, they at least come forward and say what you're saying.
No one has been named a suspect, and authorities have not ruled Summer's disappearance as an abduction. But tonight, her parents have one plea.
Please find her in your heart, have mercy, and find a way of letting her go, and where we can get her back.
Please bring her back home.
Let her come home, please.
We miss her so much. Her brothers are so devastated that they wake up every morning crying for their sister. And as a mother, it really hurts to see your other children crying. She was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to have her head shaved like me and the boys did.
She tried to shave her head.
She tried to
make it, I think you can see it in some of the pictures. And it was getting out of control, so she decided to shave her head off and let it go back on. And she shaved her head so she wouldn't feel bad. And, but they didn't bother at this point.
Right, guys. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? What he was saying? Am I lagging? I think I'm lagging. Looks like no one wants to know the real truth where Summer Wells' body is at, guys. Why do you say that? YouTube monitors. What a long name. YouTube monitors. I think everybody wants to know the truth where she's at. It's just, I'm just letting it focus what he was saying on there. The reason behind the head shaved is not what I was told at all. At all. And yeah, so they're clearly lying about it now. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna pull up though. I'm gonna pull up a photo that I want to show you guys, and then we'll go over, because a lot of people are already saying there was a red car following them. So if we can X that speculation out, that would be great. So let me grab that. Makes absolutely. Yeah, and another thing too, guys, I agree with you, Megsy. You know, she's a little girl who wants, yeah, she's a tomboy. She looks a little tomboyish, a little bit, because because, you know, she has 3 brothers, you know, they're rough. I'm sure she is into like little boy things, but to shave her head to where it's skin, it wasn't a trim like they're letting us know. It wasn't a little clip, you know, just to cut it off short. It wasn't like that. It was skin bald. You've seen the photo. It was skin bald that they took it. So I don't know about you guys. I would love to know what you guys think. Would any little girl who wants to be a ballerina and a little princess, would she want to have her head like that? So again, I'm just going to read you guys. Let me read you guys something. All right, let me see. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna read you what I was told. And if you know my channel, you know I'm not one channel that says like I have a source, or, you know, I'm not clickbait. I'm not that person. We just discuss true crime here. I do like all the facts when it comes to these cases. That's like everything law enforcement gives us. I like to get my hands on it. But again, there's no secret that Candus is talking to people on social media. There's no secret about that. People are putting things out now. You have creators saying it. You have people in the Facebook group saying it. Things are being shared. So they're saying it was because now she wanted, she was a tomboy and she wanted to be like her brothers. Okay. Now, what was shared to me in the very beginning was that the boys kept bringing home lice from school. And we had used every kind of treatment there was, and nothing worked for me and my daughter and boys, and my husband all shaved our heads to make it easier to clean everything up. Our hair was starting to grow back and grow back end and boys since we were on summer break. She says they weren't trying to be cruel or anything, because some people at that time in the beginning, when people were trying to figure out why the heads were shaved, people were thinking it was a religious punishment that was being put out there in the beginning. And she's saying it wasn't nothing like that. So, and some photos of her hair. So that's what was said in the beginning. Now they're saying it's because of she wanted the hair. So again, why are they switching their story up? I don't know, you guys, but hold on, and not only that, but there's a photo also on her Facebook that has a box of treatment and the comb on the table. Okay, so I mean, kids get lice. Look at, she had 3 boys and 4 kids. They kept getting, there's 4 different ones. So you have 4 different chances of getting it when they go to school. I know my daughters have gotten it before and I freaked the hell out over it. And what do? You go by the treatment, you deep clean your whole house, you clean it out immediately. You do those things. Now, for it to get really infested, really bad, I'm sorry, but you would have to let it go. You would not have taken the action right away and cleaned it from the beginning that you first learned of it. Trust, once my kids got it once, every time they would barely scratch, let me check your head. Against my family, that would be, let me check your head. So if they were getting infested continuously, they had the 4 of them. But does this make, and I know people are saying that this really, does it matter though in the bigger picture of it all, of Summer being missing? For me, it really doesn't. I believe the story of it was lice because I've seen it with my own eyes, communication that she put. So I've seen it. I believe it. I've seen the picture on her Facebook of the box of treatment with the comb right there. The way that she shaved her head completely bald. So I believe the story, and maybe she's just embarrassed and not wanting everyone to know about it now. But I would have told the reporter that, I would have told the reporter like off camera, like, hey, this is the reason behind it. I just don't want to talk about that, on camera. And that would have been the end of it. Because like I've said, she said some things behind the scenes to other people on social media. It's coming out more and more people are sharing more information that she's putting out there. So again, these little lies that she is getting caught in are just looking really bad. Okay. And then when you go back and you look at Donnie explain it, hold on. When he explains it, you can tell he kind of stops when he's explaining why. And then it seems like he gets caught up, possibly because he's lying. He is lying. Because what I'm seeing right now is it was because of lice. So which one is it? I don't know. But let me share a picture with you guys really quick. What are you guys saying? I've shaved my 2 years old, only recently stopped and nothing's wrong with me. LOL. Not dirty. Lice loves clean hair, not dirty, Delani says. Hey, Arch Girl. I see people saying hi to you, so you must be in here, love. And maybe that's why she was coloring her hair, because some people believe if you put treatment like hair dye in the hair, it will help it for not coming back. Have you guys ever heard that before? So maybe that's why she colored her hair a couple of times, because she has the different cute little colors in her hair. Yeah, Arch Girl says most children will end up with lice in elementary or middle school. Yeah, I agree. It was elementary for me with mine. And let me tell you, I was not happy. It is a hassle, but it doesn't make you a bad parent if your kid gets it. It doesn't. Okay, let me share the photo with you guys really quick. The lady is Tramp. What a cute photo too to go with that name. No, it's because people don't treat lice right. You have to wash everything in hot water, throw away stuffed animals, vacuum, and fabric spray. I agree. It's a lot. It's not just treating the hair. You have to clean the whole house. That's true. But in the bigger picture of it all, you guys, though, for me, it's not going to help us find summer, I feel like. So I really don't even care why she did. I mean, as long as it wasn't as a punishment to her, then it doesn't really matter for me personally. All right, let me share this with you guys. My niece got it from horse riding lessons from the helmets. Oh, really? Yeah, I freaked out the first time too. I was like, no. All right, let me get to this. Sky, I'm a professional hairstylist, guys. You would have to throw everything they walked past away, all cups. Do you still treat them, Sky, if they have lice? Yeah, most little, I mean, I understand also the point of, her being a little bit of a tomboy. I mean, she does have brothers, you guys. It's understandable she would be a tomboy because that's all she has in the house. Um, but the story they're giving of, why they cut it, not true. All right, let me share this with you guys. Yeah, Amanda, it's true. No, you just have to take a lot of time and effort to get rid of it. Yeah, it's true. And then if she had all of them, it would have been a lot of kids with it. All right, let me inbox. I sent it to myself. All right. Not that one. Did you guys watch Unmasked yesterday? They killed it, right? With that video that the grandma said that they we're told that it was the grandma who recorded that video. I'm going to put the picture up right now. Let me just download it really quick. I'm new here, loving your work. Oh, well, welcome, everyone. Give her a big welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I wish I would talk different things with you guys, but I just feel like these cases they're really important to put out there. And I'm just glad I have all of you guys to discuss it with. Okay. You watched it, Megzy? Yeah, there was like over 2,000 people in the chat. It was going so quick. I was like, I couldn't even comment because it kept timing me out because it times you out when you have slow chat on there. So I was like, I'm just gonna watch from behind. Okay, let me share this really quick. Let me get that off the screen. Oh, did I just put it back? Okay. And let me. It would be good if I have the photo up and ready. All right. And another thing that we talked about last time we went live was how I showed you guys that that Candus was on her social media posting at 6:05, and some of you were like, is it the right time, your time from her time, because of when I took the screenshot and stuff like that. And then one of you guys sent me, I don't know who it was, but thank you so much to the sub that sent it to me, of the photo with the actual date and time. I'll explain it, but yeah, she was on there. Hey, Teresa. Yes, I was, Teresa. Yeah, I was told something completely different than what was told to you guys. Completely different. But it has the time and it's the same as what I showed you guys. So I'll show that afterwards too, but I'm going to pull up this. I'm not sure. Teresa, is this a screenshot from the video? I think this would have been a screenshot from the video. Let me share this really quick. And all right, so it's loading. Okay, so I think this is a screenshot. Unmasked had the actual video, the grandma, well, it said that it was the grandma who recorded it by accident, which makes it's possible, you guys, if you think about it. How many times have you were going to take a photo, but then you end up hitting record, or you were thinking you're recording and it's a photo? So, you know, it's a quick little recording of Summer in the background, and you hear Candus saying, "Is her was her arm still up?" or something like that. She was saying. But this right here is what a lot of people were saying. This is a red truck that was following her that day. That's what I'm seeing a lot of people say in the groups right now. They're wondering if that is true. She didn't clarify it was a separate photo of a screenshot from video. Oh, okay. So a lot of people were thinking, thank you, Teresa, thinking that this was a car following. And let me show you guys. And I already shared this in on my community, but let me pull up really quick the other photo. So Candus is saying no, that there was no red car following her that day. It was a red tote. So I just want to put that out there because I'm seeing people already thinking that, oh my gosh, there was a red car following you that day. But she's saying no, it was a red tote that was in the back. So let me put that photo up for you guys. And again, my source did give me permission to show this. I made sure I asked before I was going to put it out there. I think it's a tote in the back of the truck. Yeah, Teresa, that's what she's saying too. That's what Candus said this morning, that it was actually a tote. I know some people thought it looked like a trash can, like one of those big ones, which I thought it did look kind of like that. All right, so let me just save this to my screen. All right, and let me pull up the new photo. Yeah, I thought it looked like it looks like a big tote though, but maybe it's just the angle of the photo. We'll probably end up looking up a tote that size. So wait, would this be what was in the yard on the photos that day? You know that it looks like a big, I don't know if that's a tote or what that is, a bucket in the yard. I have to go back and look at that too. All right, let me get this photo. All right. Sorry if you guys are all this clicking, clacketing in the background. All right, so this was sent to me this morning by a source, and again, it was just, you know, Candus is just saying that it's a red tote in the back of the truck because they're asking like how people are saying, oh my gosh, a red car was following you. So let me share that really quick. And that one out. I need to learn how to share things like just without having to close it and redo it. I don't know how to do that. Thanks guys for all your patience. All right. So this was sent again. This is Candus, and the top portion, they were asking, was it a red vehicle that was behind you? And she said it was a red tote in the back truck. Okay, that's what I thought it was. Everyone was saying it was a red maroon vehicle following you, and she said no. So I wanted to put this out there because I know I'm already seeing a lot of people thinking, oh my gosh, they were being followed by a red truck, and that was a red truck in the back. But she's saying no, it was a red tote in the back of the truck. Looks like a cooler, Grace said. Hi, Grace. I didn't even see you in here, love. Hi, Patty and Pink. What a cool name that is. And Patty and Pink, I haven't seen you in here in a minute. I see you're a member, love. Where is the tote cooler now? That's a good question. I'll write that one down. That is a good question. Makes sense to me, Kiki. What did Kiki say? I have a tote. Mine is for groceries. Where did it go? Trying to see what where your comment went, Kiki. Kiki, where is Grandma, and did she really go to the ER that day? Well, I'm sure law enforcement can grab, I'm thinking, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna have to get a warrant for it, but security camera from that day, and even if we learned yesterday, and something I learned from watching Teresa on Unmasked yesterday that I had not heard or was never shared to me by any of my sources, was that Grandma was at the swimming lake that day. I've never been told that. I was always told it was just Summer, the 15-year-old, and Candus. I've never heard the grandma being there. So now we're told the grandma was actually there. So that was something that I was like, whoa, that was a shocker for me to hear. Also how they went to the, I had seen that they had went to a store that day, but now hearing that they went to the market. So they went to, all of them allegedly were at the lake. Then they went to, correct me, Teresa, if you're still here. Then they went to the market. No, then they dropped off the 15-year-old and then they went to the market. I believe that's the order that it's being sent. But again, law enforcement should be able to grab all those, the cameras from all of that. And it's important. I would want to know if Grandma was there, because so far I've never heard that. And when I seen it yesterday, I was like, whoa, that's new information right there. Hey, Amber. Yeah, that was yesterday after they showed the video in the car. Yeah. And I'm not going to lie, the video of, I'm going to interview right. Yeah, I played it actually, Tracy. 15-year-old went to the market. They dropped him off and then went home. Okay. So Teresa's saying, let me pull that up. So she's saying that the 15-year-old went to the market with them. They dropped him off after, and then they went home, took a pitch on the way home. Okay, so that's why he's not in there. Okay, thank you. Yeah. To me, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. I feel like I don't know, with everything I've seen and I've looked at, I don't know if the family is involved at this point. I don't know, you guys. I know they have been telling different stories out there. I know the story has changed. I've seen it and heard it with my own ears and eyes from Candus. I've seen it. Now, I think they are lying about something. Maybe it's something, I don't know, simple. I don't know. And law enforcement, the only thing I keep going on is what law enforcement has told us over and over and over, that the family is cooperating. They've been since day one. And also that they keep saying that with everything they've looked at so far, nothing is leading them to believe that she was kidnapped. And again, you guys, law enforcement is seeing things that we have not seen. He was in the empty space to the side. Or are you talking about how let me pull that photo up again. So again, any rumors that people think that it was a red truck following, just let them know that, Candus is saying no, it was a red tote in the back of the truck. Yeah, Amanda, it's hard to point. I mean, it's so soon too in the case to say, yeah, they did it. I mean, if that's your opinion, then you're entitled to that. But I just feel like it's just way too soon to say for sure, because I don't know for sure. I wasn't there. All I know is that, we have a lot of he saying, she saying going around with this case. Candus is saying she didn't give the 15-year-old any alcohol. And then you have the 15-year-old's father saying, yes, the mother and him confirmed there was alcohol. And I have that up. Let me grab that too. So did she have Dawn's truck that day? Here's another thing. The photo of the car, Candus' car, that's hers, right? That's not the one. What I've been trying to find out, do they have two vehicles? That's what I've been trying to find out. Because we know that there's the red car that Candus has shown on her Facebook. So I'm wondering if there's two cars. And another thing it just bugs me is that how he got home before anybody else kind of bugs me for some reason. Before law enforcement got there. I still am waiting to see. I would like to know what time that first police car showed up on residence. And then, you know, from the interview last night, something else I noticed is that they say that Don was still at work when he made that 911 call. So that was something else from the interview last night that I got. So he has a white truck. Well, Teresa, I was told and I seen that, after she got in her car, after she realized she was missing and she was driving around. So everyone's saying, yes, he has a truck. He has a truck. Does anybody know the color of that truck? If someone says red, I'm going to flip my lid. How did he get there so quickly? Jesse, that's something else I've been wondering about. And again, that's why I was wondering, does law enforcement do they have their phones? Also for Donnie's work, does he have to clock in, like go into an office? Or does he do something like that honor system that Chris Watts did where it's over usually on an app on your phone, but you can easily lie and say you're somewhere and you're really not. That's another thing. And again, I'm trusting law enforcement to know all this information. So maybe they're just gathering everything and maybe they'll release a statement soon. So everyone's saying white. Okay, thank you guys. He has a white truck. Okay, so hey everyone just joining. So the boys were last to see Summer. Seems they should be questioning them intensely. I'm thinking they possibly already have talked to them. The kids, I'm sure they have someone in there and talking possibly to them. Christine says, the video of Candus's page, they are in a red truck in the rain. Yes, I seen that one too. Yeah, Kim, there are a lot of many unanswered questions, which is understandably right now. I mean, it doesn't help that, the story has changed. And again, since I started following it from the beginning, let me take that comment down, you guys. Let me put it so you guys can see me and I'm not like, we'll leave it like that for now. I want to hear the 911 call, the actual 911 call that Donnie did. That's what I would love to get my hands on, because then we can hear what he actually said. Because when we hear the dispatch, all we hear, you guys, is that, she went on a walk. Then the other dispatch says, so she went on, let me clarify or something. He says she went on a run and she's like 10-4. But I always said that I think that's a miscommunication on the two dispatchers talking. And then last night on the interview, another thing that was said again was that it was Donnie who made the 911 call. So there's no mention on Candus making the 911 call too. So I think that's interesting again, that she didn't call 911, and it's been said that it's been him now. So again, last night on the interview, they do say that it was Donnie who made the 911 call. Yeah, I want to hear that 911 call for sure. Let me pull up. Let me see what you guys are saying in chat. And again, because Donnie was saying last night too that he believes that someone grabbed her and ran off with her and then put her in a vehicle. Again, as a parent, what are you left to do now? You're left to let your mind get the best of you. And I'm sure while we know they're in the group, so they're seeing a lot of things that are being put out there. We've seen what Donnie's been put out there. So if we're here trying to figure it out, understandably, the parents, if they had nothing to do with it, they're doing the same thing. They're trying to figure it out themselves. So a lot of things being put out are probably things they've seen, things that our family members are saying, our friends are saying. So first she went for a walk, then just gone 2 minutes. Yeah, the 2 minute thing that that we heard yesterday, that was kind of interesting too. The 2 minute or 4 minute, it was 2 or 4 minute, I believe it was. So that was something I hadn't heard either. So I was like, okay. And for people that keep saying that they passed the test, that they passed the polygraph test, I keep seeing those comments again. Law enforcement hasn't said it yet. So I'm waiting for law enforcement to say it. And people say, well, they're not going to say it. But then they have before. We've seen in other cases where they'll say parents have been cleared. They're looking at other, other avenues. They're going different. They're looking at other stuff. So I'm just waiting for them to, I don't know. My microwave mac and cheese even took longer than 2 minutes. Exactly, yes. But Candus she did say in a message, I did see that she says she's not very good with time. Maybe she's just saying that because she can't keep her time straight. But I did see where she said she wasn't good with time. So I heard at the beginning she didn't walk her to the porch. She only walked her halfway. Well, again, too, I had to go back to listen to some stuff. And again, this would have been around the 19th. And she said that she does, in the thing I was listening to of her saying it, she does say that she walked her. So maybe it's just the way she's saying it, but that was something she did say in the beginning. So I'm going to give her that. She did say that, and at least what I heard, that she did walk her. Really nice. I know. Yeah. And it's being put out there that people are saying really hurtful things go out anywhere. The kids will be there. And that's just so unnecessary if that's really happening. I would hope no one is doing that when the children are. I mean, you shouldn't be calling them names anyways, because at the end of the day, we don't know, you guys. We really don't know. And how are you guys going to feel for the ones that are saying really hurtful things? Like, I've seen the comments. I had to remove some. I mean, wishing any harm on someone, you should never do. And so, yeah, some of the comments I've been removing. Yeah, she says most people on drugs are not good with time. Yeah. But 2 minutes and a 30-minute window, or even a 10-minute window, because isn't that what the dispatch said? 10 minutes? Was it 10 minutes they gave us? I need to go back and listen to it. I think it was 10 minutes. The dispatch. I need to listen to it. Hey, Joey, what's up? Hey, Rebecca. Boys. Yeah. Meep, meep. Beep, beep. Says there's no way a marriage could survive something like this. Yeah. Well, I feel like it'll either make you stronger or just tear you apart. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Amy, what's up? Good looking. Yes, 10 minutes said, but yeah, see, so it was 10 minutes there. Now it's 2 to 4 minutes. So it's just a little bit of, different things. And then the story just changing from going from a walk. Then I'm sure a lot of you were in the groups in the beginning, and you guys probably have some screenshots of, if you guys remember, and I didn't take screenshots of this stuff. Damn. But the grandmother was saying some stuff in the groups. Maybe you guys have those screenshots where she was saying that they walked over to her camper. They went inside to get some candy. If you guys remember those, that would be great. I didn't take any screenshots with that, so I don't have that. The basement door is on the other side of the house that we're supposedly planting flowers. Wouldn't they have seen someone put? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, insanely confused too. Yeah. And another thing too, how when they asked, this was on Unmasked yesterday too, if because of how the dispatch said she went on a walk and a run, and she said no, that she doesn't do either of those. And people are like, yeah, I can see that. I seen that when she called for Summer at the stairs, that Summer didn't respond, so she ran downstairs. And that immediately, when I first seen that, I was like, wait, she has a messed up hip. Why would she run down the stairs? I knew that was a lie, because why would you do that if she didn't respond to you? That made no sense to me. And I questioned that right away, but I didn't get a response on it. But I don't know, it's interesting how immediately they knew something was wrong. It just, I don't know. Yeah, I keep seeing that everywhere. Ted Bundy passed a poly test. Yeah, I keep seeing that everywhere. And again, you guys, the poly is take it with a grain of salt. You know. But why did Granny leave when her daughter needs her? Meep. So yesterday on Unmasked, that was asked also. And the grandma hasn't left. At least that's what is being said. The grandma is still there. She hasn't left town. That's what, that's fine, Dee. That's what everybody is saying. So she's still there. She hasn't went anywhere. At least that's what they're saying. Grace, I'm waiting to see about that, the FBI profiler. Yeah, I agree with you, Joey, on that comment. But another thing, I feel like, and I do this too. I'm guilty for doing this. I always say, well, I would act this way. I would act this way. I would do this. I would do that. But then in reality, when you're in that situation, oh, I'm hunched over. We just really don't know. So I try not to pass judgment on how they're behaving if they're not emotional. I try really not to look at any of that stuff. You know, obviously she looks like she's self-medicating right now. I think we can all agree on that by her vocabulary is like kind of like slurring and stuff like that. And she's rolling her eyes back. But again, maybe that's just how she's coping right now. I don't know. I can never imagine what this family is going through if they had nothing to do with this. I can't even imagine what they're going through, because one, their daughter is gone, and then two, people think they have something to do with it. So, you know. Did you hear her say in her interview that Summer was at her swing? What was that about? I think she was saying that she liked to be at that swing. My husband can pass a poly test. He was trained to. Oh, well, I mean, I don't think Don was trained. But that's interesting information. Yeah, Arch Girl, I agree. And again, for me, I feel like I would be bawling my eyes out, going hysterical, just all over the place. Just, I know my own, oh my gosh, I panic really easy. I'm that person. I'm not gonna lie. And my boyfriend is the opposite. He's so level-headed and just cool as a cucumber. And I'm the opposite. I would be like, I'll panic like this, like, oh my gosh, you know? So, I mean, I don't know. Oh no, it says Newsbreak just said baby boy dead in Tennessee, parents charged with murder. And I mean, you guys, so when people get upset for us speculating and talking, like, well, looking at the parents for these things, I mean, look at right here, a little boy was found dead in Tennessee and the parents are being charged with murder. How many, I mean, look at, we've covered the Cash Gernon case, which wasn't a parent, but it was someone who was in the home, and there's a lot of controversy over that. We're not getting into that today. Then look at the Gannon case. Look at, what other case have we, what's the other one we were just discussing? the little boy, Nicholson, Omari, was it Omari Nicholson? Look at that. So, I mean, unfortunately, most of the time it ends up being either the family, the girlfriend, the boyfriend, or someone close to them. So, let me take that off the screen. Samuel Olsen, yep. Yeah, Amanda's covering that one really well. She's doing an amazing job on her channel with that one. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because I got to go. We'll try to do another live maybe this week. After Thursday, I will be ghost. I do have people coming into... Starry, what's good? How are you, love? I do have family coming into the state, so I'm going to be a little... yeah, hi, Caroline. I will be ghost after Thursday, so I'm going to try to crunch in... I feel like there's so much stuff to go over. I'm going through all my screenshots. I'm still trying to get everything approved to what I can show you guys on here. Again, I can't put too much information out. I have to get, I'm not going to go behind my sources back and put stuff out if she doesn't want me to. So you guys just have to be patient with that stuff too. Yeah, there's way too many babies. Way too much. All right, Amy. Thank you, love. How are your dogs today? Thank you for that super chat. Sorry, I'm late. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to go live yesterday, you guys, but everybody went live. And then once I seen Unmasked was going live, Teresa was going live, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm watching that shit. If you guys haven't watched it, you need to go over, but I'm sure most of you have watched it. I think I've watched it twice. Joey, you have a good day. All right, guys. So again, thank you guys all for being here with me today. I'll try to figure out another live so we can go over more stuff because, there's a lot of stuff to go over with you guys. And I'm trying to present more of the facts with everything because it's so easy for us to speculate because it's so new. So that's usually in the beginning, there's a lot of speculation going around. So again, I'm trying to give you guys as much as possibly I can get. Also, if any updates come, please email me. If I don't catch it, call me crazy with 2 Z's. Any information you guys want to send me regarding this case, thank you guys so much. And I appreciate it so much, everything you guys are sending me. And what else? I realize I say a lot. And thank you guys for all just being here with me. Yes, let's put some purple hearts up there and let's just pray for her to come home safe. Again, we're going on 2 weeks, you guys. Remember when we covered this, I think it was day 2. I think is the first live we talked about this case, and now we're already 2 weeks, and it's just heartbreaking. No, thank you, Rebecca. All right, guys. So these clothes she had on their photo are not what she was wearing when she went missing. They're saying that is what she was wearing. So underneath the jacket, they're saying there's a pink shirt, and then those look like a charcoal gray kind of. They look like they go past the knees, which could be capris or shorts. It just however you would word it, I guess. But yeah, they're saying that is the photo. That is what she was wearing. But underneath the jacket, they're saying was the pink shirt. So we'll just have to wait and see if law enforcement does a briefing. They usually do it on a Monday, and they didn't. So far, I haven't seen anything today. So maybe they'll give us something else, but let's just say a prayer. I don't know about you guys, but from the moment I wake up, I'm thinking of her. From the moment I go to bed, I'm thinking of her, and it's just really, really sad. Nice Medusa on the wall. Oh my God, I'm hunchback, you guys. Oh, I got it on Amazon, and it's a really good quality of a poster. It's a certain material, but it's a really, really good poster quality for sure. Someone said, is that Medusa? And I thought they were talking about me. I was like, what? Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So again, thank you guys for being here with me, and we'll go live again. Share any information you guys got, and make sure you guys hit that like button. And if anyone is saying that there was a red truck following her, just let her know, like, hey, a channel put up that a screenshot of Candus saying, nope, it wasn't a red truck, it was a red tote. And good question was, where is that tote now? We don't know. All right, guys. So again, thank you guys. New to the channel. Panda. Well, welcome, Panda. I'm seeing what Donna says. My hair looks like that when I So does mine, Donna. I have to put treatment in my hair or else it's like poof. Yeah. All right, guys. You guys have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Say a prayer if you believe in prayer. Say a prayer for sweet little Summer. And I will talk to you guys soon.